The chamber hummed with an ancient rhythm. Deep within the rocky depths of North America, a facility awakened from its endless sleep. Green lights blinked across control panels, coming alive one by one like stars emerging at sunset. Inside the first pod, Commander John Parker stirred. His eyelids fluttered as the warming fluid drained away. His muscles ached with a deep, bone-grinding pain. Parker's first thought was simple. How long? The massive steel doors groaned open, revealing row after row of cryopods. Each chamber contained a person frozen in time, a fragment of humanity preserved like insects in amber. Parker stumbled forward, his feet hitting cold metal. His legs shook as circulation returned to long-dormant muscles. Lisa Chang, his second-in-command, had just emerged from her pod 3 rows down. She gripped the edge of her chamber, breathing hard. "John," she called out. Her voice sounded rough and unused, like old paper. "I'm here," Parker replied. His throat felt like sandpaper. Around them, other pods began their wake cycles. The facility, filled with the sounds of coughing and groaning as 500 people returned to life. Ryan Mitchell, their chief engineer, sat up in his pod looking confused. He rubbed his eyes and stared at the date display. His face went pale. "This can't be right. Aegis, confirm date," a soft voice answered from everywhere and nowhere. "Date confirmed, Chief Mitchell. Year 870,000 Anno Domini. You have been in stasis for 868,000 years." The words hit them like a wave. Silence fell over the chamber except for the steady beeping of medical monitors. Then someone laughed. It started as a chuckle, then grew into full-blown hysteria. Soon others joined in, the sound echoing off the steel walls. 868,000 years, Lisa repeated slowly. "We've been asleep for 868,000 years. Parker stood up straighter, his military training taking over. "Status report, Aegis. All systems functioning within normal parameters, Commander. Facility integrity at 98%. All cryogenic pods successfully completed awakening sequence. No casualties. As people found their strength, they moved to the command center." The main screen flickered to life, showing the outside world. The view stunned them into silence again. Where Earth should have been barren and dead, green forests stretched to the horizon. Clean rivers sparkled in sunlight. The atmosphere readings showed perfect conditions for human life. "Impossible," whispered Patricia Huang, their science officer. "The planet should be uninhabitable by now." Aegis responded without being asked. Secondary protocols activated in year 2347 AD. Automated terraforming systems deployed nanobots to rebuild Earth's ecosystem. The process took approximately 15,000 years. Parker touched the screen. "Why didn't you wake us when Earth was habitable again?" Primary directive: maintain cryostasis until confirmation that cosmic threat had passed. Secondary directive: monitor for signs of human civilization. Tertiary directive: collect and catalog all electromagnetic signals from space. Electromagnetic signals? Lisa moved closer to the console. "What signals?" The screen changed, filling with thousands of overlapping patterns. Waves of light danced across the display in colors human eyes had never seen before. "These are communications intercepted from space, Commander." Beginning year 3047 AD, I detected organized transmissions from 23 distinct stellar systems. By year 100,000 AD, I was monitoring over 5,000 separate signal sources. Peter Walsh, their navigation specialist, leaned forward. "You're saying there's life out there? Alien life?" "Affirmative. Advanced civilizations using technologies beyond current human understanding. They appear to operate under a unified system they call the Galactic Federation." The team exchanged glances. They had gone to sleep to escape a cosmic disaster. They had awakened to find themselves in a universe filled with alien contact. "What else do we know?" Parker asked. Federation archives indicate Earth was catalogued as a dead world in year 470,000 AD. They conducted minimal study and moved on. They believe humanity extinct. Parker sat down heavily. "Dead world. They think we're dead. Can we contact them?" Lisa asked. Quantum communication array is functional. We can send signals on frequencies the Federation commonly uses. Ryan Mitchell was already at a control panel. Do it. Send a message. Aegis paused. Are you certain? This will alert them to human survival. Parker stood up. We've been alone for 800,000 years. It's time they knew we're still here. The facility's main antenna rotated upward, piercing through rock and soil to reach open sky. Energy crackled across its surface as ancient human technology prepared to speak across the stars. In the depths of space, automated monitoring stations stirred. Warning lights flickered as they detected something unexpected. A dead world. Quiet. For nearly 500,000 years, had just broadcasted a message that would shake the foundations of the Galactic Federation. At Nexus 11, Ambassador Korthax froze as alarms sounded. He was a tall being with multiple limbs and eyes that could see in spectrums humans couldn't imagine. His translucent skin shifted colors as emotion overwhelmed his normally calm demeanor. This is Commander John Parker of the human species, Sol. System, the message played. We request peaceful contact and information exchange. Korthax's appendages trembled. In his 600 years of service, he had never heard from a species the Federation had declared extinct. The dead spoke, and the galaxy would listen. The response came faster than anyone expected. 3 hours after they sent their first message, the facility's speakers crackled to life. This is Nexus 11 station of the Galactic Federation. Your transmission has been received. Please stand by for diplomatic protocols. Parker stood in the command center with Lisa, Ryan, and Patricia. Their hearts pounded. This was it. First contact with aliens. Quantum channel established, Aegis announced. The main screen shifted, showing a fuzzy image that slowly cleared. Ambassador Korthax appeared, his tall figure dominating the frame. His skin rippled with colors like oil on water, and multiple eyes blinked in different patterns. Greetings, Korthax said. His voice carried through the universal translator, with a musical quality. I am Ambassador Korthax of the Sirius Council. We are shocked by your existence. Parker stood straighter. We understand the Federation believed humans were extinct. Indeed. Our records show Earth's civilization collapsed by year 2500 AD. Your technological level never progressed beyond basic space exploration. How did you survive? Lisa stepped forward. We entered cryogenic sleep before the predicted cosmic event. Our facility maintained us for 868,000 years. Korthax's skin rippled pure blue. In Federation species, blue meant extreme surprise. Cryogenic. Preservation for such duration is unprecedented. Our medical division will find this fascinating. Who else belongs to the Federation? Ryan asked. Currently, 2,847 species from 40 galaxies. The Federation includes beings of energy, carbon-based life, silicon entities, and quantum consciousnesses. We are the largest alliance in this universe cluster, Patricia spoke up. What level of technology do you possess? We measure civilizations by stellar classes. Type I controls planetary resources. Type 2 harnesses full stellar output. Type 3 commands entire galaxies. Most Federation members achieve Type 2. The eldest reach Type 3. What level did you classify Earth at? Early, Type I. Your radio signals and basic satellite network were quite primitive. Korthax paused. Your quantum transmission technology now suggests advancement to mid-Type Y. Remarkable progress during stasis. Parker felt a surge of pride. Humans had jumped forward technologically just by surviving. We request formal first contact procedures, Parker said. Of course, however, I must inform you that all dead worlds have official excavation rights granted to Federation archaeological teams. Earth was assigned to the Vortex Council 300,000 years ago. Dead worlds? Lisa's voice sharpened. Earth is very much alive. We will convene an emergency session to address your status. In the meantime, we will share basic Federation protocols and cultural guidelines. The screen filled with data streams. Aegis began processing information faster than humans could read. Star maps, diplomatic procedures, safety protocols, and thousands of species profiles flooded their systems. "This is overwhelming," Ryan muttered, watching the data flow. "Indeed," Korthax agreed. "We will proceed slowly. First, let us establish standard communication channels and security protocols. The Federation protects its members from hostile entities." "Are there hostile entities?" Parker asked. "Yes. The Void Collective, the Entropy Alliance, and several other groups oppose organized civilization. But the Federation maintains peace through strength and unity." Patricia was already studying alien technology readouts. "Ambassador, your medical division might interest to know our cryogenic systems kept every human alive without aging. Full tissue preservation, perfect brain function recovery." "Extraordinary. Federation cryogenics loses 10% subjects in 100 years. Your success rate over 800,000 years defies our understanding of physics." Parker smiled. Humans might be behind technologically, but they had achieved something special. What happens next? The Council of Elders will meet in 3 solar cycles. Elder Zarthun of the Ancient Ones will preside. He is 4 million years old and remembers the First Galactic War. His judgment carries great weight. Will Earth be accepted into the Federation? That remains undecided. The Council must verify your survival, assess your technology, and determine if you meet membership criteria. Many species apply, not all succeed. The transmission began to break up. Korthax's image flickered. "I must go. The Council summons me. Continue monitoring Federation standard frequencies. We will contact you again soon." The screen went black. Silence filled the room until Ryan spoke. 847 species, and they thought we were dead. "Not just dead," Patricia added. "Dead and primitive." Parker looked at his team. "We have 3 days to prepare for the most important evaluation in human history." "What do we need to do?" Lisa asked. "We show them what humanity can do. Aegis compile all human achievements, scientific discoveries, cultural works, technological breakthroughs, everything that proves we deserve to join them. Compiling data, Commander. Shall I include information about the automated terraforming?" "Yes, and our cryogenic success. Those might be our strongest advantages." Patricia was still studying the alien data streams. "Look at this. They have species that communicate through light, others through gravity waves, some that exist partially in subspace, and they all work together." "That's what federations do," Ryan said. "Unite different peoples for common good." "But we need to convince them we're worth the effort," Lisa added. "After all this time, they might see us as a curiosity, not an equal." Parker nodded. "Then we'll prove them wrong. We'll show them humans didn't just survive. We prepared for this moment without even knowing it would come." In distant space, messages spread through Federation networks. The dead world speaks. Humanity, lives. Ancient Elder Zarthun stirred on his meditation satellite, his crystalline form pulsing with interest. A species preserving itself for nearly 1 million years deserved attention. The galaxy watched, and humanity prepared to claim its place among the stars. Karen White paced the facility's conference room. As their new ambassador, she felt the weight of human survival on her shoulders. 3 days had passed since first contact. Now the Council of Elders would decide humanity's fate. "Stop pacing," Lisa told her. "You're making me nervous." "Sorry, I just can't sit still. 800 years as a diplomat, and this meeting overshadows everything." Peter Walsh looked up from his console. "Ambassador White, I've located something incredible. Aegis wasn't the only facility monitoring space." "What do you mean?" "I found 17 other cryo sites worldwide. Russia, China, Australia, Europe. Different nations must have had their own preservation programs." Parker turned from the main screen. 17 more? "Yes, sir. Aegis detected their wake-up protocols initiated when we received contact. They're all coming online now." "How many people total?" "Approximately 12,000 humans preserved across all sites. We weren't alone. The magnitude hit them. Thousands of people from different countries and cultures." all waking to find themselves alone and extinct. Until today. Send coordinates to the Federation, Parker ordered. They need to know Earth's full population. Already done, Commander. The Federation is dispatching verification teams to each site. The main screen blinked. Elder Zarthan appeared. His crystalline form glowed with ancient power. Light refracted through his body, creating rainbow patterns on the walls. Greetings, humans. I have reviewed your data. Your survival through multiple cosmic filtering events intrigues me. Karen stepped forward. We're honored by your attention, Elder Zarthan. Your automated terraforming impresses me. When my species achieved spaceflight 2 million years ago, such technology was beyond us. You created a self-healing planet. Our scientists developed it as insurance, Patricia explained. We hoped to preserve Earth even if we failed to survive. Remarkable foresight. But I must tell you of problems we see. The team tensed. Your technology level remains Type 1. Federation membership requires minimum Type 2 capability. You lack faster-than-light travel, antimatter power generation, and quantum computing networks. Parker spoke carefully. We understand our limitations, but our cryogenic technology saved us. Our terraforming brought Earth back to life. These achievements show innovation. They show survival instinct. But can you contribute to the galactic community? We solved problems others couldn't, Karen insisted. Your Federation loses 10% of subjects in 100 years of cryo-sleep. We preserved ourselves perfectly for 868,000 years. That knowledge could save countless Federation members from permadeath. Zarthan's form pulsed bright yellow. In Elder speak, this meant deep consideration. The Vortex Council claims Earth under archaeological rights. They will demand excavation permission for study. Study? Lisa's voice cracked. They want to dig through our graves? They see scientific opportunity. Your extinct civilization preserved itself. To them, you are living fossils. Parker felt anger rising but controlled it. We refuse to be treated as specimens. Then you must prove yourselves as equals. Karen spoke quickly. What tests must we pass? 3 challenges. First, demonstrate technological innovation beyond your current level. Second, show ability to communicate and trade with alien species. Third, contribute something unique to the Federation knowledge base. We accept, Parker said without hesitation. You have 1 galactic cycle. Failure means observation status, only. No Federation technology, no protection, no benefits. Success means provisional membership. The screen went dark. Peter immediately pulled up star charts. A galactic cycle is approximately 230 Earth days. We have 7.5 months. That's not much time, Ryan muttered. It's enough. Parker looked at his team. We start immediately. Peter, gather the best minds from the other sites. Karen, begin cultural exchange protocols with Keth Empire. Their signals come from closest system. Patricia and I will tackle technological development, Lisa said. We reverse-engineered Federation power cells from that crashed probe Aegis found. Crashed probe? Yes. Aegis detected it 3 hours ago, about 60 miles from here. Federation origin, crash dated to year $456,000 AD. Parker smiled. Then let's see what we can learn from it. The facility bustled with new energy. Sleep cycles were ignored as humans worked frantically. Data from all 17 sites flowed into their network. Scientists from different nations collaborated for the first time in almost 1 million years. Dr. Andrew Collins led the power cell team. Within weeks, they had functional prototypes that were 20% more efficient than Federation standard. Karen established regular contact with Keth Empire. The insect-like beings proved surprisingly friendly. They shared basic trade concepts and cultural practices. Peter organized everything. He created charts showing human progress, tracking each challenge's completion status. But time pressure mounted. Other Federation species watched with curiosity. Some wanted humans to succeed. Others, particularly the Vortex Council, hoped to see them fail and return to extinction status. Midway through their deadline, breakthrough came. Patricia discovered that human cryogenic principles could be applied to quantum computing. While Federation computers processed in quantum space, human systems could maintain quantum states during processing. "This changes everything," she reported to the Council. "We can offer Federation stable quantum processing. Their computers crash from decoherence every few hours. Ours maintain perfect states." Karen received message from Keth Empire. "Keth willing to trade food stocks. They need our water recycling technology. First alien trade in human history." Parker looked at their progress. They had functional quantum computers with 99% uptime, regular communication with Keth, improved power cells and water recycling that Keth wanted, trade agreements in progress. "We're actually doing this," he said. "But will it be enough?" Lisa asked. The answer would come soon. Elder Zarthan monitored their progress daily. Behind him, the Council of Elders debated. Some saw potential. Others saw danger in letting primitive species advance too quickly. Unknown to humanity, their success had awakened something ancient. Deep in space, monitoring stations detected quantum signatures matching old Earth's unique frequency. Other civilizations, hidden for millennia, stirred as they observed humanity's journey. The universe watched as humans faced their greatest test. Would they stand as equals among the stars or fade back into the cosmic void? Rebecca Foster climbed out of her damaged rover. The vehicle had been scanning for rare Earth elements when its wheels got stuck in a cavern. Now she stood in front of something extraordinary. "Aegis, are you reading this?" she asked into her radio. "Affirmative, Dr. Foster. You have discovered an ancient maintenance station, one of 4,789 that maintained Earth's terraforming." Rebecca touched the black metal structure. Solar panels unfurled across its surface like petals. "It's still active?" "Yes. The entire planetary network remains functional. They will continue terraforming until manually deactivated." She looked at the forest around her. Birds sang. Rivers flowed clean. "You mean Earth could have been brought back to life without us?" "Correct. The nanobots and automation systems would have rebuilt Earth regardless of human presence." Rebecca felt a chill. "Inform Commander Parker immediately." Back at the facility, Parker stared at the holo display. "So our planet fixed itself?" "Essentially, yes. Your species' final act was to create self-repairing systems. Even in extinction, you preserved your world." Andrew Collins burst through the door. "Commander, I have good news. We've cracked the Federation power cell design completely." "Show me." Andrew projected his findings. "Fed cells lose efficiency over time due to crystalline degradation. We've solved it using principles from our cryotech. These power cells will function at peak capacity for 10 times longer." "How long?" "Federation standard, 500 years. Our version, 5,000 years." Parker smiled. 2 major innovations in 2 months. They were making progress. Grace Morgan appeared on the main screen. As head of the Siberian site, she represented 2,000 more humans. "John, we've finished analyzing the alien debris Aegis collected. We found something game-changing." "What is it?" "Propulsion technology. Not faster than light, but something better. The Federation ships travel through subspace tunnels they create. We found specs for their tunnel generators. With modifications using our cryogenic principles, we can create stable tunnels." Parker leaned forward. "Stable tunnels?" "Fed tunnels collapse after each use. They have to recreate them every time. Our modified tunnels remain stable between uses. Ships can travel back and forth without rebuilding the pathway." The implications hit him. Reusable FTL corridors would change galactic travel forever. "Grace, this could be exactly what we need for the third challenge." Days blurred together as humans worked to perfect their innovations. The quantum computers hummed constantly, processing massive data streams. Power cells powered entire city blocks without stopping, and the modified tunnel generator took shape in the facility's workshop. Marcus Webb led cultural exchange programs. His team worked daily with the Keth Empire, learning their customs while sharing human knowledge. The insect beings found human art fascinating. especially music and visual designs. Ambassador White, Marcus reported. The Keth have offered space on their trading routes. They want our water recycling and quantum computers in exchange for exotic materials and food technology. Karen smiled. Make it official. This trade agreement will prove we can work with aliens. With 50 days remaining, they arranged for Elder Zarthan to witness their progress. The ancient being's crystalline form appeared on every screen in the facility. Humans, show me what you have accomplished. Parker stood straight. We present 3 innovations for the Federation. Patricia stepped forward first. Quantum computers that maintain stable states with minimal decoherence. Uptime has reached 99.8%. Federation systems achieve only 94%. Andrew followed. Power cells with 5 times longer lifespan. No efficiency loss over thousands of years. We've eliminated crystalline degradation using biomimetic structures. Grace appeared via hologram. Stable subspace tunnels. Ships can use the same pathway multiple times without recreation. Travel efficiency increased by 400%. Zarthan's form pulsed through the color spectrum. These are not minor improvements. You have solved problems that challenged Federation scientists for millennia. We learned from our past, Parker explained. Our near extinction taught us to think beyond temporary solutions. We build to last. The Council will convene in 3 days to render judgment. The screen went dark. Waiting began. On the 3rd day, Zarthan returned with the full Council of Elders visible behind him. Beings of pure energy, crystalline giants, quantum entities and species humanity had never imagined all observed. We have decided, Zarthan announced. Humanity failed the first challenge. Humans in the room felt their hearts drop. You failed because the challenge was meaningless. Your innovations render our tests obsolete. The Elder continued. The Federation created those challenges for primitive species needing guidance. You are not primitive. Your technological solutions save time, energy, and lives. This demonstrates advanced thinking absent from your previous classification. Korthax appeared beside Zarthan. The Council creates a new category. Awakened civilization. Species that survive extinction and return stronger have earned special status. What does this mean? Karen asked. Full Federation membership, immediate access to all technologies and trade routes, and a new exemption. No species may claim archaeological rights over awakened worlds. Cheers erupted in the facility. Months of fear and hard work released in pure joy, but Zarthan raised an appendage. There is more. Your stable tunnel technology intrigues our exploration division. We request human assistance in mapping regions previously unreachable due to tunnel instability. We would be honored, Parker replied. Then welcome to the Galactic Federation, humanity. May your awakening inspire others. As the transmission ended, Aegis spoke. Commander, I am detecting similar quantum signatures from several star systems. The signals match Earth's cryogenic frequency. What are you saying, Aegis? Other species may have used methods like yours to survive. They might be waking up too. Parker looked at his team. They had fought to save themselves. Now they might help save others. Later that night, Jennifer Adams received her orders. The youngest of their diplomats, she would become humanity's first Federation ambassador. Her mission, to help draft protocols for finding and aiding other awakened species. How do you feel? Karen asked her. Ready? Jennifer answered. We proved humans belong among the stars. Now let's help others find their way too. Outside, Earth's moon glowed bright. Soon, human ships would sail between stars using reusable paths they created. The species that refused to die had found not just survival, but purpose. In the depths of space, ancient monitoring stations continued their eternal watch. Earth's resurrection had proven something important. Species willing to sleep for civilizations could wake to change the universe. 1 year after awakening, humanity had transformed beyond recognition. The Starweave drive sat gleaming in Construction Bay Delta. Catherine Hayes watched her team run final checks on the prototype that would revolutionize galactic travel. All. Systems green, reported Jackson Chen. Drive core stable at 99.5% efficiency. Begin sequence, Catherine ordered. The device hummed with gathered power. Space bent around it like light through a prism. The tunnel formed faster than any Federation ship could create them. More importantly, it held stable without constant energy input. Success, Jackson confirmed. Tunnel established and maintaining, at minimal power consumption. Catherine contacted Parker. Commander, Starweave drive is functional. Ready for demonstration. Parker stood in the command center with representatives from 12 Federation species. Ambassador Korthax adjusted multiple visual sensors to capture every detail. Impressive design, Korthax commented. Your cryogenic preservation principles adapt to so many applications. We learned to build systems that last, Parker replied. Our survival depended on it. The Keth Empire representative clicked appreciation with his mandibles. Your quantum computers increased our trade efficiency by 60%. Keth commerce benefits greatly. Partnership works both ways, Parker smiled. A notification appeared. Supreme Chancellor Velnari was arriving for the historic Concord of Sol. This meeting would officially welcome humanity to the Federation. Parker looked out at Earth's transformed landscape through the viewport. Cities sprouted where once stood only ruins. Human ships docked at the orbital construction platform humans had named Olympus. Trade with 13 species now flowed regularly through human ports. Jennifer, are you ready for the signing ceremony? Jennifer Adams straightened, her new diplomatic sash. As Earth's ambassador to the Federation, she carried the hopes of her species. Yes, Commander. The Concord gathered in the main hall of Olympus Station. Human engineers had built it in 6 months, using Federation blueprints merged with human durability standards. The structure would last 10 times longer than standard Federation stations. Velnari floated in on quantum fields, her energy being form casting rainbow shadows. Beings of the galaxy, she addressed the crowd. Today we welcome our 2,148th member species. Humanity has shown us that extinction need not be final. They preserved themselves through ages while we thought them lost. Parker stood as Velnari spoke. Their innovations in power storage, quantum computing, and faster-than-light travel exceed our expectations. The stable tunnel system alone saves billions of energy credits yearly. The hall filled with various forms of applause. Quantum entities flashed approval. Crystal beings resonated at harmonic frequencies. The Keth clicked their mandibles rhythmically. I now officially grant humanity full Federation citizenship, Velnari declared. Jennifer stepped forward to sign the digital charter. Her name appeared in thousands of alphabets and coding systems simultaneously, from chemical compositions to gravitational signatures. Thank you, Jennifer replied. We accept this honor and pledge to contribute fully to galactic civilization. The ceremony ended with traditional Terran music performed by an orchestra of awakened humans. Federation delegates listened with fascination to symphony written 870,000 years ago, but played for the first time to aliens' ears. Later, Parker addressed the assembled delegates privately. Our journey began with survival. We slept nearly 1 million years while Earth died and healed itself. We expected to find ourselves alone in a dead galaxy. Instead, he continued, we found community, species working together across unimaginable distances. We offer our gratitude and our skills. But your influence extends beyond technical gifts, Korthax responded. Your universal charter of awakened species has already helped locate 3 hidden survival colonies. Parker nodded. We're not unique. Other species faced extinction and chose preservation. The Vitari Empire of Kepler 442, the Taurus Collective from Barnard's Star, the Orathi from Wolf 359, all awakening now because of our example. You have started a renaissance, Velnari added. Species once thought lost returned to transform our understanding of survival. In the weeks following the ceremony, the Phoenix effect spread across the Federation. Archaeological teams now searched for signs of preservation technology, not just ruins. Several borderline species facing extinction chose cryogenic sleep, knowing awakening remained possible. Catherine completed the first stable tunnel network connecting Sol to 6 neighboring systems. The permanent pathways reduced travel time by 90% and energy costs by 80%. Trade boomed as merchants no longer needed specialized ships for each journey. "We're creating an expressway system across the local cluster," Catherine explained to visiting scholars. "Each tunnel remains open, ready for instant transit." The Federation's scientific community called it the most significant transportation breakthrough in 2 million years. One evening, Jennifer received a priority message from deep space. She opened it on her office viewer aboard Olympus. "This is Probe Unit Epsilon 7. We have detected Earth-frequency cryogenic signatures from Andromeda Galaxy. Repeat, Andromeda Galaxy. Species using Terran preservation methods confirmed." Jennifer's pulse quickened. Humanity's survival strategy had spread to other galaxies. She immediately contacted Federation High Command. Within days, the Federation launched its first intergalactic expedition. Using the Starweave drive, the mission aimed to establish contact with distant awakened species. Jennifer would join as specialist in awakened civilization protocols. Parker stood at Olympus docking bay as the expedition ship Harmony prepared for departure. Jennifer paused at the airlock. "We do this because others showed us we weren't alone," Jennifer said. "Now we return the favor across the cosmos." Parker saluted. "Go show the universe what humanity learned, that endings can become beginnings." The Harmony vanished into a stable tunnel, beginning humanity's greatest adventure yet. Earth below glowed with cities and green spaces. Orbital platforms buzzed with activity as humans worked alongside dozens of alien species. Ships departed daily, traveling paths humanity had made permanent. In the facility where humans first awakened, Aegis maintained eternal watch. Its purpose had evolved from preservation to monitoring humanity's expanding presence. The AI that kept humanity alive now coordinated their growth among the stars. Humanity, Aegis reflected, achieved immortality not through refusing death, but through embracing the patience to outlast it. Above Earth, ships bearing human design spread across the galaxy and beyond. Each carried not just people, but proof that species facing extinction could choose survival and awaken stronger. The universe would never think quite the same about death and renewal. Humanity had claimed their place among the stars not by conquest or force, but by refusing to surrender to inevitability. In the vast tapestry of cosmic civilization, Earth now glowed as a beacon of hope for any species willing to sleep and dream of tomorrow's stars.